1, prepare.
We're not prepared.
Check that off the list. 2, stay sober.
Not happening.
Welcome to the best kind of worst.
No one fucking cares.
Everyone cares.
Who?
I care.
Dick suck.
So there I am in the parking lot. Underwear and a guinea.
Hang out in the back seat of a 7-Eleven.
It's an Emma!
We might die.
So you want to talk about those lesbians?
We need a Bay update.
I slept on the fucking tile! Woo! Say that you need me. Say that you need me. Say that you want me. You wanna please me. God.
Woo! We in it.
Yeah.
It's wedding season.
It's wedding season, baby.
It's wedding season.
Yo.
Or is it now not wedding season? Is there, since there was like a 2-week lead up to wedding season, do we have a 2-week cool off?
No, man. It's
No?
every night.
It's just over?
Well, it's every day of the week.
Wedding season is every day?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's still technically wedding
I've
season.
been putting the suit on at nights just to
Have
walk
you?
around. Yeah.
God, I should do that.
Yeah,
That's
walk
a
around
good
the house.
idea.
And a lot of times I'll just play Shout or maybe the Temptations.
Oh yeah,
Right?
that's always good.
And then I take the jacket off.
Take it
and I
off.
start wooing, and then it's just dropping elbows.
Collar and elbowing up.
Yeah, man. The other day the jacket got wrist control. Woo.
God, got it on you, huh?
Jacket
you
got
over.
wrist control.
Took you over, huh?
Yeah.
How'd you let that happen?
Well, you know, everybody's got a weak point. There was titties on the TV. The fuck are we talking about?
There's no telling.
What the fuck are we talking
There's
about?
no telling.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, we're here.
What's Ric Flair's that Gators can't hold me down.
Gators can't hold me down.
God damn. Oh, Jesus.
Well, this is probably be a little quickie, huh?
Yeah, quick hitter, episode
hitter.
46. We're
Something like that.
We're going to recap
Episode
the last
46 entitled Wedding Season,
yeah,
maybe?
maybe.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll say something funnier than that.
Maybe not.
Or something more disrespectful than that. Because that's
Yeah,
usually what
that would be the way to go.
That's usually how our
that
titles
would be the
go.
way to go.
Yeah, because we didn't do anything last week because we had the
'cause
wedding.
we were at the wedding.
And it had a real stiff itinerary. That's a good title.
Real stiff. That is good. It had a real stiff itinerary.
And I think and that it was rightfully so. There's a lot going on.
Oh, there was a lot
Yeah.
going on. And
Lot.
shit, we planned to try and record down there. There was no time for
there
that.
was no time.
There's no time for
Yeah.
that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I didn't realize. Like I knew. Like
we knew there was an itinerary, but yeah, we were stacked.
Every time we got to something,
I mean, there was
just went to
obviously some
shit.
fuck off time, but what do you mean it went to shit?
Well, I say every time like we had something scheduled, it just like for like 5 or 10 minutes or 20 minutes, it all went to shit. You know?
Why?
Every time. Well, like the rehearsal dinner. Senior Vintage
so, yeah,
thought that those were hair clips. And
It
then,
didn't bring them.
you know, let's fast
Yeah,
forward the next
that's
day.
right. We had forgotten something.
We're golfing
Yeah.
one of the nice. I mean, we'll break this down more. We're golfing
Yeah.
one of the nicest courses, and the two jabrones here show
Only
up
ones there on
20
time.
minutes early in the best dress. Like
Yeah,
you can't make this
crazy.
shit up.
Can't make it up.
Mama was so proud. She was like, "No, y'all weren't."
No, y'all weren't.
And I go, "Oh boy, I tell you."
Oh boy, I tell you,
But,
that's that whole Florida.
Nah, we drove up Thursday night.
Yeah, so Thursday night we got ready, or Thursday afternoon, I guess we kind of got ready, and
I
Thursday night.
underestimated how much clothes I needed.
I told you, I was
Yeah.
like, we have to bring a lot of shit. I'm like, my suitcase is gonna be full.
You did
And you're
warn
like,
me.
no, I'm just bringing like 2 outfits. I'm
Bro,
like, no,
I was
son.
gonna bring like 2 pairs of underwears, 2 dress pants, like 4 dress shirts, and call it a day. And then I started putting stuff, and I was like, oh wait, I gotta
I need this.
I gotta put my hair up
and I
4
need
days in a
this.
row.
Yeah.
So oh wait, let me bring all the hair balm
and I
and all
need
this
that.
bullshit. Oh wait, I need a hair dryer.
Yeah.
Oh wait, next thing. Oh wait, my shoes.
Yeah.
Next thing you know,
How many shoes did you bring?
3 pairs.
I had 5 pairs, including my golf shoes.
Wow.
I had the 2 dress.
Four.
Okay.
4.
So
I
I
brought
just
4.
had one more.
Yeah.
I had 2 dress shoes, one for rehearsal, one for wedding.
Yep.
I had my sneakers. I had my golf shoes, and then I had another like nice shoe for the brunch, which I didn't end up wearing. I just wore my sneakers because I wanted to be comfy.
I brought my dark gray dressies, my dark gray wingtips.
Yeah.
For the black
Then
dress
you had
pants,
for
and then I had the
For the wedding.
the
honey.
The honey.
Walnut all day.
Another good title. We had the honey shoes. And then I had my running Vibrams.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I
that's
had
right.
my
You did bring those.
golf tennies. Yeah.
You didn't bring a normal sneaker? You didn't have anything else?
No, because I'll run in the Vibrams. Yeah.
Well, I know that,
Yeah.
but I thought for just what'd you wear when we were just walking around? Like, what'd you wear? What'd you drive down with?
I wore my golf tennies because they're really running shoes.
Oh, they're sneakers.
But they got those got those little
That's
spikes at
they're like barely a golf shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're just
Okay.
enough.
All right, that's right. 'Cause
They're
I was gonna
just
say
enough.
you were wearing something else.
Well, because
but
I've
it was
seen
golf shoe.
the modern day golf shoes, like they have it's just rubberized spikes all the way to the bottom.
Yeah.
And they're like maybe a half a millimeter
not much
longer
there.
than
Yeah.
those running shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, there's no point.
Yeah, mine at least have like these like plastic type little
Yep.
cleat deals. They're not anything crazy,
Little
but
round, the spider web
yeah,
things.
yeah, they're spider webs.
Yeah.
Yeah, those work pretty good.
But yeah, packing took me like 4 hours, 4.5 hours.
It took me a couple hours for sure.
Because I texted you, I'll be like, I'll be there like 6:30, and I didn't get here till 7.
7.
Yeah, it was like 7:05 when I walked through the door.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, so we drove down. It was pretty easy drive. Hit that. What?
Easy drive.
Oh, it was. I mean, it sucked
Yeah,
for
it
sure. It's
sucks.
3 hours of nothing, but we made do. We
Yeah, it's
loaded
fun.
up the gullets beforehand, or I mean, I guess kind of technically still beforehand with the distance we drove, but we went and grabbed some food on the way
Got a couple of chili dog hitters.
to the back of the throat. And I made the drive. We got there and all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was going to be a good night. Well, not that it wasn't a good night. It seemed like it was going to be a mellow night when we got there.
Well, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes.
Okay.
You'd filled up 2 flasks.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that happened during the ride. Yeah, so I felt you said, "Hey, you got some flasks? You got a flask?" I said, "Absolutely." You said, "Bring it." I said, "Well, I got 2.
And
let's fill them up."
You worked all day, and I think I went to the gym in the morning and then packed all. So we were kind of tired.
We both hit the gym in the morning.
There was
Yeah, we both went that morning.
You
and then I worked.
I don't think you or I had any intention on drinking until we got to the house. Maybe a swig here and there, but nothing.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no.
Nothing out
I mean,
of
I'd had
control.
like a beer or 2 while I was
Yeah.
packing, but no, it was just going to be a ride. And
so yeah, tell the story about this flask. That's all you.
yeah. So Uncle Swole was here a couple months ago. Right around Christmas time.
Yep.
And he had kind of brought us some gifts from here or there. He was just recently in Japan. He had visited Thailand and a couple other places. So he had a few random gifts for us. Cool. Sounds good. A couple days later, he comes by the house and he's like, "Hey, I got this flask. You want it?" I'm like, "Sure, why not? You can always use another flask, right? One's never enough."
The only one I have is it's like a 32-ounce flask.
One of them joke ones, them big ones. Yeah,
It's a sharper
yeah.
image.
Now,
Super nice.
I have one. I got one that I've had for years. It's a Jack Daniel's one that I probably got when I was like 18 or 19. So illegal, but I mean, it's not illegal. It's not illegal to have a flask, but it did come with a bottle of whiskey. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it. It doesn't hurt to have another one. So I take the flask. All is well. You say, "Hey, bring a flask." I would bring 2. I had a little bit of proper 12 left in a bottle, and I had a little bit of some of that horse soldier that we liked. So we got some of that. Filled up 2 flasks, 1 of each. They weren't quite full, so it was like perfect, right? 1 and 1. We're driving. What did I pull out? I pulled something else out of the back, like a bottle of water.
You pulled the trail mix.
The trail mix. I pulled the trail mix out.
Oh, you know what? When we stopped to get chili dogs at Portillo's, I had filled up a cooler and I threw a couple of Celsius in there and like 2 waters.
Yeah.
Because I knew at some point we were going to need a little rejuve.
Yeah, of course.
Shout out Celsius. And then you brought 2 Red Bulls.
I brought 2 Red Bulls. Naturally.
Naturally. Zero carb.
Total zeros.
Total zeros.
All
The
zero.
little grays.
Doesn't have nothing in it.
Yeah.
Just straight liquid.
And you brought 2 waters, and I was when we were getting in the car to leave, I was like, "Hey, you want to throw those?" Because you had them in a bag. I was like, "Why don't you put them in the cooler?
Yeah.
That way
Toss
they
them
stay
in.
cold."
Yeah. Did that.
And that's when you reached in the bag. And then when you were pulling out, you noticed the trail mix was covered in sticky.
No, yeah. So I did that before we left, though. This was when we were on the road. I pulled something out. Maybe I didn't put the waters in, but I put the Red Bulls in. So I was grabbing a water, I think.
Maybe.
And the water I felt in the bag I felt was sticky, and I'm
I
like,
smelled,
oh, what the fuck?
I smelled whiskey.
And then as soon as I opened the bag, you're like, oh, what is? It smells like whiskey.
Yeah, the moment you opened the bag, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, what are we doing?
We're gonna get pulled over.
Yeah, we're going to jail.
We're going to jail.
Gonna go to jail. It smelled like you dumped a half a handle in there.
Yeah. So I pull out the 2 flasks. Like, okay, maybe I didn't tighten one of the lids, right? You know, maybe it went on crooked. It's happened.
User error.
Yeah, shit happens. Pull out the one, wipe it off. Well, I pull out them both. You know, put one down, wipe off the Jack Daniels one. Lids on right. Seems fine. Don't see a leak anywhere. Cool. Put that one to the side. Pull up the Ukrainian one. Why had a Ukrainian
And then, you know what?
flask.
Fuck off. Let me correct something. That wasn't no goddamn gift from some country, okay? That's a flask
No, that
he
wasn't.
got
No,
from a
he
bitch
said-
named Olga, okay? He got that.
He said he got it from his friend.
He's a liar.
Well, he said he got it from the friend that gave us that. Gave
Liar.
him that random bottles of vodka.
Liar.
Did you see that? You saw those.
He got that from a bitch named Olga. Okay, he did her dirty, so she gave him a defected little flask.
Yeah,
And all I can say to that is,
No wonder fucking ISIS wants to shoot us. Listen to these fucking dummies.
you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. So I pick up the Ukrainian flask and I rub it down, and I'm like, okay, lid's on right. Like, all right, so nothing seems to be. And then I'm like, and then I move, and all of a sudden I have whiskey on my hand again after I just wiped it all off. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I'm looking around. So I'm looking at the bottom, and it looks like there's a split seam, you know? Normally, a good flask is going to be solid, right? But this had a welded seam or something.
Welded top and bottom.
Yeah, welded top
Yeah.
and bottoms. And
Little TIG job.
you could see a little... Oh, that's actually very accurate.
Ah,
That is actually very accurate.
son of a plumber.
Not actually, son of a welder, but that's all right.
Shout out Dusty Rhodes. R.I.P.
So I see what looks like a little crack. So I'm like, oh, it looks like, cracked, leaking. Makes sense, right? Now, pissed off because you gave me a defective flask.
So mad.
Okay?
I'm so mad.
So I'm like, all right, what do I do? It's full of whiskey. We're driving. Turn it upside down, right?
Yeah.
Turn it upside down.
And mind you,
if it's leaking out the bottom crack,
and
you turn it upside
and mind
down.
you, like, I'm completely against just chucking stuff out of the car, and we're in an area where it's literally just farms.
You were telling me,
there's
just
a lot.
chuck the fucking thing.
I didn't really mean for you
No,
to
I
do
know,
it.
I
No,
know, I know.
there's a lot of animals and shit. There's animals
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
Don't litter. So I'm like, what are we
what the
doing?
fuck do we do with this?
Because literally, he's got it turned upside down, and
Well,
it is.
so we hadn't gotten there yet.
Oh, yeah,
No.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. Go ahead.
And he goes, look at this shit. And I'm driving, and I look, and it is percolating up.
Whiskey is forming on the bottom, which is now the top.
Now the top.
And it's just forming a puddle, and it's holding on top.
Think of it as holding your phone, turning your phone upside down, looking down at your charger port, and having whiskey coming out of your charger port into the air. That is what's happening.
That's what was happening.
That's a great pick. Do it right now for me, and you'll understand.
That's that Nolan's witchery,
Bro,
son.
that's Tatia out there, Vulu Vukoshabekwine out there.
God.
Ooh, I tell you,
Bringing
Leviticus.
all them demons.
Leviticus.
Bringing all them demons to us. Anyway,
It's not. It's like when I say percolating. It's coming the fuck out.
I would lick it. Obviously, not just gonna waste it, right? So I would
do that.
I would lick the top of it
because then the demons are really gonna
Now,
come.
I was not drinking and driving. Wasn't driving. I was licking it, and it just kept coming for what? 20 minutes?
It kept on coming.
20 minutes? Kept coming?
After about 15 minutes, I think we just gave up, and you're like, "What do I do?"
Well, so then I looked down and realized I still had a cup from that patilo. So, all right, well, fuck it. Pour the whiskey in there. Call it a day.
Now we got a mixed drink in the car.
Now we got a mixed drink in the car.
Thanks, Swole.
Thanks, Swole. Thanks,
Thanks a
Swole.
lot.
Thanks, Swole.
Thanks, Olga.
Thanks, Olga.
Still a bitch.
You fuck. You Latvian fuck.
He's gonna hear this and know. Obviously, that's not her name. Of
course.
but he's gonna know exactly.
Anyway, so needless to say, we drank the said drank.
We had to. You forced.
We didn't have to. We didn't have to.
forced my hand.
It was in the cup. We could have just drove like normal adults. You know what? I drank it.
You had more than I
drank
did.
it.
Yeah. Of course.
I think you maybe took. No, you.
You
thought it was a mixed drink.
Yeah, no.
And you were like, well, I need a sip of something, so let me just get a sip of that. And you took a mouthful.
I put a gulp and a half
And it was
down.
literally just straight whiskey and ice.
Yeah. I thought you still, because I don't know what you're drinking. I think you're drinking
lemonade.
Lemonade.
Yeah, no, I finished that.
So I figured it would be, and it's one of those
mix.
it's one of those big gulp
Styrofoam.
cups.
Yeah.
You know,
big
with the
styrofoam,
shorter
big
bottom.
gulp. Yeah.
You know, so I was like, yeah, and I just went. Got a gulp and a half, and I went, oh, Lord.
It's about the noise you made. Anyway, so that was the story of the Nolan's flask.
Yeah.
Ukrainian witchcraft flask.
And we got a little FaceTime from Sister Vintage.
Yeah, that's right. They were about 4
Sister
minutes behind
Vintage
us on
and
the
Bueller.
road. Bueller.
And then we get into the wedding was in Vero, so we get into Vero Beach.
Getting to Vero.
And I didn't have any contact solution, so I needed to stop.
Yeah. So we
And
stopped
I never remember if any of the vintages have contacts, and I don't think they do.
Yeah. So we stopped at the
I know
old
Brandon does
Whaley.
sometimes. Yeah, we just stopped at Wally World, and we pull in, and it's a beautiful looking Walmart. It's sarcastic.
Sarcastic.
But I need black coffee. We got
we got a little cold brew.
Oh, we didn't get any because there was the selection sucked.
No, we got the cold brew.
What do we get?
No, we got it the next day.
Yeah, we didn't get.
Oh yeah, we didn't get coffee because they didn't have anything good.
We got contact solution. And one other thing.
You got like shampoo or something.
Oh, shampoo. Needed shampoo and contact solution.
Yeah.
So we get split up in like the cosmetics for a second.
Yeah. Well, because you were looking at shampoo, I went to go and try to find the contact solution.
Yeah. So those of you that aren't from Florida, when you want to say hi to someone in Florida, you say yee.
I mean, I guess.
When you want to say hi, how you doing? You say yee yee. And it's also a good way to find a down brother.
Them boys.
You found a down brother. So
I was out looking for the contact solution because you were looking at shampoo for God knows how long, too long. So I walked a couple aisles down and found it. So I was like, well, how do I get his attention and not lose it? Because I won't remember where I am. It's a big Walmart.
so nasty.
It was. So I went, yay. Now, you didn't hear me.
I did not.
But multiple people did, and they returned the favor with a little.
Yee.
Just like that.
You returned the favor.
I heard it was like an echo in the store because I heard one back to the left, heard one back to the right, I heard one 2 aisles to the fucking side. They were loving it.
Oh man, it's Vero Beach is one of the craziest. It's one of the strangest places in Florida because you go from like
so weird.
You go from like one of the wealthiest areas to just nothing.
Goes from old money to no money.
Yeah, it's insane. Well, the yeet yeet was hilarious. We were dying laughing.
Oh, it was good stuff.
A little self checkout out the back door. We're
out
good
the back
to go.
door. Make our way to the house. Wasn't too far from there. Have a couple. What's Vintage like to call them? Casuals.
There's no telling. He's always
had a couple casuals.
Yeah.
Just had a little glass of the whiskey.
2 glasses, I think. 2 glasses.
I think we all had one at the house. I think we only had one at the house.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. It might have been 2. There's no telling. So Vero Beach is a small place. We decided to go over to one of his buddies' houses.
Oh no, we went over.
No, that's inaccurate.
No. We went to a sauna.
We went and met a couple guys at a sauna.
Yeah, we went to a sauna. We basically went to a bathhouse sauna.
Yeah, we went and met a couple other brothers over at a sauna.
Yeah.
Said fuck this place and went and had a couple drinks.
Solid 85 degrees in this apartment.
At least.
Solid 85.
At least.
And then we went to the only bar open in town.
Yeah, walked in the middle of the street the whole way there because
so no one there.
Nobody lives there.
Yep.
Thursday night, nobody else at the bar. Two gents were in there. When we got there, they left pretty
I
quickly.
was gonna say jabrones, but they were nice guys.
They were gents. They were gents.
Yeah, they've been
Bartender
inactive.
was very nice. Gave us a couple of free shots. Didn't need them.
No, didn't need
we were
them,
drinking
but, yeah.
some whiskey, and he gave us some fruity something, which it didn't taste bad. He was very nice. He gave them to us for free. Gave the two gents at the other side of the bar a hit of that.
Yeah, what was there? 5 of us at the 5 plus 2. So that's 7.
There was
so, I mean,
4 of us.
Yeah.
No, there was 5 of us.
5 of us and 2
of them.
Yeah.
And then the bartender.
Yeah, so he's
he
making
passed
8
out
shots.
14,
16
16
shots.
He passed out 16 shots.
Super nice guy.
Yeah. God, and then
Someone got a little feisty, and it was
then
time to go.
everything went to shit.
Time to go.
We left. We left on good terms, though.
Oh yeah.
We left.
The barkeep knew,
Yes.
but any further
Would have been a little dicey.
Well, because he's being so nice.
Yes.
You know.
Then from there, shit got crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. We get back to my car.
We decided to hit that Taco Busy.
Yeah. Now I stopped drinking. I think I poured my last drink out.
Yeah.
'cause I was,
Yeah, we both poured our
Yeah.
last drink out.
'Cause
Shout out.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah, we both did.
Yeah. And I just had a slight buzz, nothing crazy.
Yeah, you had
Nothing
had
crazy.
like 2 drinks
Yeah.
and the 2 shots. You were under the
Yeah, it was-
limit. You
yeah, it
were
was
fine. I
perfectly
mean,
fine.
we were there a couple hours.
Yeah.
I
We were
mean,
there
it was
a while.
It was
'Cause it was like-
plenty of time.
It was creeping up on that 3 a.m.
Yeah, it was late.
So we hit
It
the
was
Taco
late.
Bell and we ordered. Good old Vinny decides to order. Let me get a 7 Baja,
An 11
11
Baja,
12
Baja.
No, that's enough. That's it.
enough. And then we actually ordered what we wanted because we were. He was just ordering food.
He was
to
just-
order food.
he was just
We
yelling
just had to cut him
numbers.
off.
Yeah, he was just yelling numbers, and then when we cut him off from the numbers, he goes,
I wanted one of them Frito
I don't know
burritos.
what I just ordered, but all I want is a quesadilla. And I was like, why didn't you just order a
He just ordered
quesadilla?
3 meals. So like a scholar and a gent, I paid for the $40 Taco Bell.
I don't
bill.
think I've ever seen a bill that high at Taco Bell. That's crazy.
Oh no, we've had higher there before because he's done something very similar. And we had Swole with us, so he threw what he wanted on top of it, right?
Oh, and Swole never knows.
I think we hit like 45, maybe 55 one night. It's a lot of Taco Bell.
Well, we dropped when we were visiting the vintages in West Palm. We dropped 80 something at Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
No,
we
it was
got
60, wasn't it? But we got a lot of fucking food. We had food for 3 days.
And they gave us a bunch of free shit too.
Yeah,
That was cool.
they did. They
Shout
threw
out
a bunch of other
Chick-fil-A.
shit in there. Anyway,
So
so
make a deal, you know.
how deep do we go into Taco Bell fiasco?
So
Let's just say
with every meal we got.
a Baja.
Well, no, we got. I'll skip that.
Yeah.
With every meal we got cinnamon twists. Is that what they're called?
yeah, Cinnamon Twist or something like
And-
that. Yeah.
You know, good brother Vinny's just feeding me cinnamon twists, and I'm like one after another. I'm like, all right, like,
All right, I'm
can I
good.
get a
Yeah.
Can I get a taco?
Yeah, for sure. Answer it.
And then I got a bunch of cinnamon twists smashed into my face.
Smashed into your face.
And-
then I got a whole one thrown at me.
Yep.
It didn't get smashed in my face because he couldn't reach, but it got thrown at me in the back seat.
And I don't know if he was just splitting, like, you know, when you open a packet of taco sauce,
oh, yeah.
you just split the corner.
You just split the corner.
I think he was just ripping in half.
Yo, he was just ripping them because there was
'Cause
hot sauce all over
I was
the
wearing
car.
this exact white hat.
Yes, you were. Yeah,
and
you were.
I got Diablo
all over it.
all over the hat.
He opened one and just poured it on me.
Yep. He got it on his arm and then proceeded to make me lick it.
Yeah,
It's all in good fun.
it was all
This
good
is-
fun.
yeah,
It
this
was
is-
it was quite
and then he
quite
was
the
like,
adventure.
like in the middle, he's like, "Oh, you haven't eaten." And literally, you know, like when you're gonna hand someone a taco, you just hand it to him in the wrapper. He literally handed me a gordita, which is that like taco, that hard taco with the
Yeah,
soft taco on the
yeah.
outside.
Oh,
He
those are
just-
good.
Yeah, he filled it with like 2 packets of Diablo
And shoved it
and
in
then-
your mouth.
No, just put it in my hand. No wrapper. So now I'm eating this, trying not to get it all because there's
that's great.
there's cinnamon twists all
Yeah.
over my car
Yeah.
and taco sauce everywhere.
We're 24 in.
Yeah,
already, babe.
no, man, we're only in
We're
day
moving.
one.
We're only on day one.
We get back to the house and
We're
I
on 4 hours.
I spend the next hour getting the taco sauce out of my white hat,
Yeah.
These two assholes pass out. I pass out.
You took a nap.
I took a nap. I passed out about little after 5.
The car.
Got up at 6:30. Shot over back to Sketch Walmart. Cleaned the car. Got some Armor All wipes, the cleaner wipes, because I needed to clean the interior of my car. Did that for 2 hours. And then they get up and they're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, I've been up for 2 hours cleaning the car." And as I'm outside the house, I'm picking up sauce packets and cinnamon twists out of the grass.
Oh yeah, there was just shit everywhere.
There was a random taco like underneath my car. I guess someone got out, it dropped.
Probably dropped it.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is an Airbnb in a very nice gated neighborhood.
So we cleaned it up.
Cleaned it up before because literally
before the sun came up.
Here's a funny story. As I'm cleaning, and I didn't tell you this. As I'm cleaning, this guy was like speed walking, but he was speed walking in an outfit that probably cost more than my entire wardrobe.
I'm sure.
He had the sweater wrapped around his neck. He had a polo on.
Jesus.
He probably had a
speed walk.
Yeah, he probably had a $50,000. The watch on his arm was humongous. This is an old man.
Jesus.
With like one of those sailor
That's
hats.
Old money, babe.
Yeah, old money.
Work out in a.
He just looked at me and I'm like, and mind you, I've slept 90 minutes. I look like shit. He just looked at me and was like,
dog shit.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, don't rob us.
Morning. And I'm just wiping away. Got the car decently clean. It was perfectly fine.
Yeah, you got to clean. There were a couple of spots we cleaned up later.
We go hit a 9. We go hit
that's
a 9
right.
hole.
Yeah. We took out senior because we were gonna play golf the next day and he wasn't coming, so we said, let's take senior out, go hit a few rounds with him. So
we hit a quick 9.
That was good, and then had to go set up.
3 holes in turns into bingo bango bongo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but that's the best way to do it.
Which is basically shuffleboard golf.
That's the best way to do it.
The best quote of the day though. That chip that senior hit, and then he just looks at Oli and goes, "I told you I'm coming for your throat."
That wasn't a good accent, by the way.
No, it wasn't.
That was a terrible one.
It's terrible.
Because I was ribbing him a little before he hit it, though. That's why he came at me.
He didn't yell it at you?
Oh, no.
I only do a good senior when I yell.
Yeah. No. It was because it was a good chip, right?
Oh, it was wonderful.
It was a good distance, I mean, right? So I was like, he's going to shank it, right?
Yeah.
And he fucking puts it right on the pin.
4 feet, 5 feet.
Yeah, right on the pin.
And then just looks over. And mind you, he's playing with Vinny's clubs because he didn't even have his clubs.
Yeah, he didn't even have his clubs.
Yeah, I'm coming for your throat.
Coming for your throat. It's like, oh.
I love it when he gets feisty.
He was feisty. I love it.
And then we had to go straight go straight from golf to set up for the rehearsal.
Set up for the rehearsal. Yeah, we had to go set up and nice restaurant.
Yeah.
Nice restaurant. We showed up. Got everything set up that we had to do.
They
like
didn't
you had
have
said.
anything set up. We had to do it.
No, yeah, we had to do all the. They had they half-assed the tables. We could only fit like half the people we were needing to fit. It was crooked. There was chairs missing. There were plates missing. Then we had to go steal tables and chairs from outside in the other room. And
owner wasn't even there.
We had to set it all up. Yeah, and the kitchen was like, "Oh, the owner will be here any minute." Never showed up. Yeah. He did show up at the end though.
FedEx was there waiting for him.
Yeah,
that
somebody
courier
was there. Like, oh, where's the owner? But nice place. We got everything set up. Senior was like, "Oh, I thought those were hair clips," and didn't bring the things to hold the table signs. So you had to go bring him, right?
We had to go back to the house. Yeah.
And then we just went back, got ready.
We back to the house. Jumped in the pool for like 20.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We hit the pool real quick.
Had a quick drink.
Had a cocktail.
Yep, and then it was showering and getting ready, and
because then we had the actual rehearsal.
Legit, everyone's just like rushing out the door.
Yeah, we were late.
We get there.
We were late, but still on time.
Yeah, it was fun. We get there. Well, we had to go to the clubhouse.
We had to go to the locker room, drop our clothes off for the wedding the next day,
and then we rehearsed the ceremony, and that was pretty quick. That was pretty seamless.
Yeah,
and then we.
So yeah, the rehearsal was super simple. We ran through it twice. It was simple.
After the second time, the lady was like, "You guys got it," and I was like, "Got it the first time.
Had it the first
Let's
time.
go. It's
had
hot.
it before we showed up. Let's go eat."
We went and ate, and we did like the groomsmen did the speeches.
Yeah.
I got to give Pie's speech, which was unbeknownst to me until about 20 minutes before I did
like,
it.
"Hey, you want to do this?"
And I was like, you asking me or telling me? And they were like, telling
you. Guess I'm doing it.
Speeches are pretty good.
But it went great, yeah.
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 Shout out to the hostess.
You made everybody cry.
Shout out to the hostess.
Yeah, she was cool. She was cool. You made everybody cry through pie.
I did.
I
made a few people cry with my speech.
Well, your speech was good.
Yours
my speech was
good.
trash. I wasn't planning to do a speech, and both senior and Miss Senior, were like, soon as you gave the 2 speeches, they went, Ryan, you're next. And I was like, what?
You go, I'm not following that.
Yeah, so I'm not following that. And so somebody got up on her side and gave a speech, and 1 or 2 people, and then I went and spewed something out that was not planned at all.
You did good.
But steak was terrible. Cheesecake was amazing. That about sums up the rest of the night.
I think they just forgot to season the steak.
At 100%.
Because it was cooked fucking
cooked perfect.
Perfection.
Had no flavor. No flavor.
And shout out, I can't believe I didn't get the guy's name, but shout out to the guy who was waiting our table. We had like Sister Vintage.
Oh, the guy at our table was fucking great.
Sister Breezy was out there, and he, like, legit, I would ask him to make something, and he would make it for him. The dude was,
he was good.
Awesome.
He was great.
Awesome guy.
Rest of the night was good. We just
went back to
had some more cocktails.
We went back to the other house.
Yeah.
And it was more cocktail hour.
That's right. We went to the family's house.
Yeah,
that's right.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Had cocktail hour, hors d'oeuvres, played a little piano.
Yep. And that's when it hit me that pie wasn't gonna. Oh, yeah. That's when it hit me.
That's the 3rd time.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it.
Who did I? For me?
You said it, and then I said it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I did it all 3 times. I was like, damn it.
That's your second.
Yeah, that's when Uncle Swole. I realized Uncle Swole wasn't gonna be there, so I had to go meander off on my own and cry a little bit.
Get it out, babe.
Get that sin out.
Get that sin out.
And then we went back to the house and got obliterated.
Yeah, we did.
Obliterated. I'm walking around in dress pants, no shirt, and sunglasses. I forget what the hell you were wearing.
I think I was just wearing like my sweat shorts or something.
And then the rest of the groomsmen showed up. And then we all...
they had went and had a few cocktails themselves, and
we went to the next level.
Then it went to the next level. That was a night.
Good brother Ford.
Good brother Ford had the demons inside of him. He was barking. He was growling.
When I get drunk, I either embody like a professional wrestler or I start preaching to people. Yeah. And I'll out of nowhere start reciting Bible verses.
Yeah.
And the family that owns this house left like a goodie basket, right?
Yeah.
And in the goodie basket there were these dry ass wafers, perfectly round.
They weren't even wafers. All right, a wafer is a good ass thing.
And
they were a wafer type.
The fuck
like
are
a
these things?
Thin cracker.
Yeah, so we break
they
one off.
They looked like the Lord.
Yeah,
okay?
it was basically the Eucharist for the Catholics.
It looked like the Eucharist.
It tasted just.
It was just
like
a little. It was like the big one that the priest got to break in.
The one you
fourths.
want.
No, but so they would break it in fourths and dip it in the wine and feed it to each other up there on stage.
Yeah, that's the one.
And
you
then
want.
they'd give all the peasants the little ones.
Yep.
They were that size. They were the big ones.
I got in trouble in 7th grade. I went to Catholic school. In 7th grade, I got the Eucharist. I kept it. My buddy, he kept his.
Yeah.
We took our 2 Eucharists and made a deli sandwich at lunch. We cut it in half.
Can you hear it? I can't end that. It's on there. She's gonna be so mad.
The teacher saw it and was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "Body of Christ." And she's like,
"Amen."
With the deli meat and cheese. And I was like, "We made a sandwich." Isn't that genius? She's like, principal's office.
Sin.
Sacrilegious.
That's sin.
Sacrilegious.
Sin Saturday.
Had to go straight to confession.
Sin Saturday.
But yeah, good brother Ford I started reciting some Leviticus.
Oh, and I gave him a little.
And then he started eating the wafers, and then Oli goes, "You can't eat the wafer unless I bless you, and then you eat it, right?" So he's blessing him with the wafer. Now I have another wafer in my hand, and I put a bunch of buff chick dip on it, right? And right before Oli gets to give him the Eucharist, I slide this one down his throat. He swallows it whole, and from that point on, I scared him so fucking bad. that he looked at me, he goes, please don't get near me. Don't fucking touch me. He was shaking. He was growling.
Growling at us.
At one point I looked at him and I go, Leviticus wants you to let that sin out. And he started barking like a fucking dog.
Oh, it was fucking great.
I was nervous for him. I was nervous for him.
Back and forth. Oh, it was fantastic. He had the demons inside of him.
So
the demons.
That was another like 2.5 hour sleep night.
Oh yeah, we didn't get much that night at all.
Now we're on to Saturday and we have to get up and we have to go golfing and we have to be there. The tee off at 9 a.m.
sharp.
This is one of the fanciest courses in Florida.
9 a.m. sharp.
So they don't fuck around. You got to be there on time. So him and I left the house at like 8:05.
8:15.
Yeah.
Went and got that bigot hitter, you know.
Yeah.
Had to roll up deep, had to get some breakfast. So I told Vintage, we're going to get some breakfast.
You can't prophesize Leviticus and not get a little
Lord's
Chick-fil-A
sandwich. So Vintage was like, well, you know, get some for everybody.
Yeah.
Since all the groomsmen are going, like,
here's a quick bill.
Get some food for everybody.
So we got 8 and 8.
It's ready now. So we had 8. We got 8. Oh, excuse me. We got 8 sandwiches. We got 8 hash browns. We call Vinny. He says, "Yeah, just go straight there. We'll meet you guys there." Sounds good. We get there. They're not there yet. Call. Be there shortly. Perfect.
Now, you and I wore pants.
We looked good. We had pants, polo.
I had my hair
golf
down.
Shoes. Your hair was looking fly as
looking
fuck.
like Tommy Fleetwood. You know, for as busy and as rambunctious and 2 days of drinking and not sleeping, like we were looking quite
sharp.
Decent.
We were looking sharp.
There was a bunch of people there. But there was only a little bit of drip. And that drip was coming from two brothers.
All on us.
Yeah.
All on us.
I was dripping. He was dripping. But everyone else was just
So
old
we
and
roll
decrepit.
up, and you have this ginormous Chick-fil-A bag in your hand. The biggest bag they could
his
probably
eyes
get.
got so big.
And that guy starts walking towards us, and he could not stop staring at the bag. He was worried for his life.
Yeah.
2 jabrones rolling up with a bag. And he got worried because this is a very fancy place.
Yeah, and I think he was worried that we had like platters, and I go, look, there's just sandwiches in here.
And he was worried we were going to take it on the course, is what it ended up being.
And I was like, they're going to pop them in right before we go out.
We're gonna scarf it down real quick before we go. The rest of the crew is on their way. They'll eat their sandwiches. We're gonna eat ours now, and we'll hit the course. You won't see it. You won't see a wrapper. You won't see a bag. You won't see a damn thing on the course.
And then he comes to us about 5 till 9. And he goes, we're shotgun right now, and I didn't really understand what that meant.
He had no clue what
I
that
believe
meant.
what that means is you're not starting on one. You're starting on a different hole, and then you're going to play around.
It's a shotgun tournament.
Yeah.
Right? So there were 18 teams.
Something
as
we
far
weren't
as I understand, there were 18 teams.
Something we weren't supposed to be a part of.
And you all start on a hole, and then you play 18 from the hole you started on. So we started on 4, so we played 4 to 18, and then went back and hit 1, 2, and 3. He came at 5 out and was like, this is a hard 9 start. You know, where's the rest of the guys? And we're like, ooh, they said they're on their way. They should be here any minute. So they roll up at like 9:03. A couple of them showed up even a little bit after that. This guy was flustered, and we were just trying to keep him happy.
Super nice, though. Super nice.
Very nice.
He was the utmost gentleman.
Super respectful.
But
to us vagabonds rolling up. Very nice, very respectful, very helpful. Showed us where we needed to go because this is a private course. Like,
well, they don't bend the rules, so it's like, hey,
yeah. He even said, like, if nobody else shows up, you two guys have to split up and each play a hole until they get here.
And then we'll figure it out on the course.
And we'll figure it out. And we were like, all right, whatever we got to do, whatever you need us to do, we will do. You know, sorry they're not here. Needless to say, we went on to play. You played the best fucking round you've ever played, I think.
Yeah, and then surprisingly, like at the what do you call it? The last minute, like the 10th hour. Like, all the guys showed up on time.
Yeah, like right about on time.
Yep.
I mean, they were a few minutes late, but all the carts hadn't gone out yet,
Yeah.
so we were okay.
Literally, we were all like
they made it. We grabbed some water, and the guy brought us out.
We were all
and it was
filing
good.
into the carts as everyone was driving out.
Yeah.
He escorted us to our holes, and yeah, I
we were
played,
a few minutes behind, but we made it work.
I played the best round of golf I've ever played.
Absolutely, I played okay. I was struggling with my drive, but my short game was really good, and but fuck, it was a beautiful place.
What a beautiful course.
Place. Then from there we wrapped up. We actually got done early. Went and played a little beer in the gullet game at the bar.
Yeah.
And then rode back to the other clubhouse to get ready for the wedding.
Felt out of place.
And
felt out of place.
Oh, absolutely.
A funny story. Well, Mrs. Vintage now.
Yeah.
Her two brothers. I think one's older, one's
Still
younger.
like lady.
Yeah, lady Vintage. Her brothers are playing with us that day.
Yep. So they were sitting next to us.
I think they're members of that country club.
Well, their family is a member of the country club, right? So they can go. They had their code. There's like a code that you give.
Now, I don't go to places like this.
Things. We don't go to these places
at all,
ever.
So we're sitting in there.
The fanciest place probably I've ever been.
It might be. So, yeah, it might be.
I mean,
yeah,
legit the fanciest.
Yeah.
You know, like overall, I've been to
between the locker room.
I've been to $1 million houses, big nice houses. I've been to crazy restaurants. I've been to some really nice, rich, fancy places. But this place was just overall,
yeah.
the whole thing,
the whole experience,
the atmosphere, the people that were there. I mean, this is top notch.
I look at her older brother and I see this door because I gotta take a piss.
Yeah,
and I see the door that says men's lounge, and I'm going, well, is it like a clubhouse? Is that like?
Yeah.
I look at her older brother and I go, hey man, can I use the men's lounge?
No, you said, am I allowed to use the men's lounge?
Am I allowed to use the men's lounge? Because we're just guests. So sometimes they like restrict your access to some of these nice places, you know?
True. Well, and the thing is, like, you don't know necessarily what the lounge is, right? Is it the bathroom?
Yeah.
Is it a place to get fucking a massage? We don't know these things, right?
He looks at me like,
he's like,
if I'm a...
What?
And rightfully so.
Well, yeah,
100%.
Stupid question, of course.
Yeah,
but
even I was like, what are you doing? And he just looked at me, he's like, of course.
Of course. You walked away and he goes...
it was just kind of like, I could see in his face.
Yeah,
did a grown man just ask me if he could pee-pee? Did a grown man just ask me if he could pee-pee?
Well, so you walk away and he looks at me and he starts chuckling and he goes, did he really just ask me if he could use the lounge? And I was like, listen, you gotta, like he said, you know, we don't come to these places. This is very nice. I think he was a little,
didn't want to fuck
little
something
overwhelmed
up.
And wasn't sure if that even was the bathroom and if he could go in it. Yeah. And he just kind of started laughing. He's like, yeah, just do what you got to do.
Yeah, super nice.
Yeah, oh yeah, very nice.
The look he gave me, and I was like, you're right.
You're right. I'm a dumbass.
100%.
I'm a grown man asking if I can
And he
pee
even
pee.
turned his head a little. He's like, did a grown man just ask me if he could pee-pee?
That dog, like, turn of the head, like, what the fuck?
Because I think he thought I was kidding, and I'm just straight-faced. And then it dawned on him, oh, he's legit asking.
He's really asking.
But yeah, and then it was literally straight to the clubhouse, lunch, and
get ready, eat lunch.
It was ceremony.
Eat lunch, get ready, go to the ceremony. It was beautiful, beautiful wedding. I thought the
very
priest,
simple. The priest was awesome.
He was a great dude. Pulled out a flask and made Vinny take a shot with him before.
Said
goddamn. Yeah, he was a good dude. Yeah.
And then he's
I don't know if he was technically a priest. He might have been like a pastor, non-denominational.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's like, you want me to one up goddamn? And I was like, how do you do that? And he goes, motherfucker. And I went, holy shit.
Yes, please.
I like you.
Yeah, he was a good dude.
Then it was, then it was
wedding,
off. And then it was another cocktail
cocktail hour. Well, because we had to take extra pictures, so normally that's when like the people from the wedding go do a cocktail hour. We take pictures, and then we got to join for a minute.
And of all the things that they served at this establishment,
oh god, them rock scrimps, Jesus Christ, babe!
Every time I ate one, I got hard.
Every time I ate one, I died a little inside.
I wanted to rub my body.
I would never eat those again.
I fell in love with food with a food item.
Yeah, they were fantastic.
I wanted to put a ring.
I wanted a giant one that I could.
I wanted to put a ring on it.
Yeah.
They were delicious.
They're amazing. Amazing.
And then the actual reception was across the street, so we crossed the street.
Yep.
This fucking complex never ended.
No. Well,
Never ended.
because we were in the whole thing was.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The whole island was the club.
Yeah, it was
right.
crazy.
So like we had to go across the street to the actual reception, and now that was a great steak.
Excellent.
That one was seasoned.
It was a prime rib. I think it was just a prime rib.
Oh, it was good though.
Yeah.
Oh, it was good.
The one thing the reception was great. The speeches were great. The band was fantastic. I think I told Lady Vintage if they don't play Shout, I was going to boycott, and they did.
Yeah, they did. They sure did, and that was fantastic.
The one thing I didn't understand is the building was so big. There was nowhere to do this inside.
I know, yeah. They had us outside, and it was
beautiful.
Oh, it
but
was a great night.
Okay,
The setup was amazing.
The moment we all started,
they had it figured out to a T.
Yeah. The moment we started crossing the street, it poured.
Yes.
And then it turned grossly humid.
Humidity.
So it really wasn't their fault.
No, of course
but
not.
It still would have been hot.
Of
but
course,
it wouldn't
still would have been a little
muggy.
hot, but it was just muggy. And
Ooh, I was sweating.
boy, I
tell you, the moment we got in
I
that,
sweat through every
boy, I
damn
tell
piece
you,
of clothing I had on.
The moment I got to the
I was
table,
dripping sweat.
Jacket was off.
Yeah, I was dripping sweat. I'll tell you, we cut a damn rug.
Oh boy,
boy, did we cut a rug.
Your boy was
boy, I tell you,
boy was dropping it low.
Whew. Real low.
I was
got a
showing
bruise
them-
on my knee. I got so low.
Oh,
Still a little tender.
Yeah.
A week later.
Oli
so low.
Oli came back with a
How you do ya?
GG.
Whew. Oh, GG, my girl.
Jesus.
GG.
She had the best quote of the entire
We
weekend.
woke up the next morning.
Next morning, she goes, "Hey, y'all boys is live?"
Yep.
And then she goes, "Y'all have a good time last night?"
Sure did, GG.
Not as good as I did.
You damn right.
And then gave that southern chuckle.
Yeah, gave that
I
little
was like,
chuckle. God,
I
and
can't
everybody
compete.
that walked in the house that morning,
Every
she
motherfucker.
gave that fucking joke to everybody, and it killed every time.
When brother James walked in,
Yeah.
she was like, "You have a good
gave-
time last night?" Not as good as
yeah,
I.
great. Not as good as mine. Sure.
Brother
Yeah.
Ford and brother Vintage, yeah, I have a good time. Not as good as me.
Not as good as you. Not as good as me.
Oh, what a beautiful lady.
It was great. But yeah, I mean, you know what?
Shout out to
Overall,
Lady
great
Vintage's
fucking
parents.
weekend.
Her parents
were fucking
what a wonderful
awesome.
wonderful people.
Really fucking nice. Very nice. The hospitality, coming to my home, do what you want.
The next morning at the brunch,
day at the
I went to
brunch,
shake his hand. He goes,
we don't do that.
"The hell, get out of here."
We don't do that. And he hugged you. And he
Bring
did
it
the
in.
same thing
Yeah.
to me. I was like, wow, very, very cool. Nice people. Her mom is just a peach. Just super sweet. Very nice. Very
fell in love a little.
very lively,
Fell in love a
very personable and lively, and you fall in love with her, right?
Yeah.
Just an awesome lady, very nice.
Because she came in like the first time I saw her, I think it was at the reception, like a couple minutes in, and she was talking with her hands and being loud. I was like, "Who the hell is this lady?" And it was like
At the
reception,
rehearsal
the rehearsal dinner.
Yeah,
rehearsal
rehearsal dinner.
Sorry, the rehearsal dinner.
Yeah.
I was like,
Who's this?
"Who's all this? Where's all this energy coming from?"
Yeah.
Because I'm dead tired. I'm like,
we were beat by that
Jesus,
time, yeah.
where's all this energy?
Yeah.
And she was like that the entire weekend. Just
full
steam
life,
ahead.
full life.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Great people. We had a great weekend. Everything was good.
Yeah, danced with the. I mean, got Uncle Swole in the FaceTime. He got to see the. He got to see the,
we got
the
him.
speeches.
We had to keep fucking calling him
Phones
because
kept dying.
your phone died, my phone died.
Yeah.
Other sister.
I don't got a name
phone
for her.
died. Yeah, other
Oh.
sister died.
Sister Crown. Sister Keela.
Sister Keela.
That's perfect.
That's a good one.
Sister Keela.
Oh, that's good.
Her phone made it. But,
it did make it.
Yeah,
It did end up making
we got
it,
to
but
pass him
it was getting
around.
dicey.
He got to dance
we
with
passed
everyone.
him around.
God damn.
I put him right in my butt and danced with him.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, not
Boy, I tell you.
That's
that whole Florida.
I took him to the bathroom with me. We wanked one out.
Well, but we were all sad that he couldn't be there.
Funny, yeah, I know. Like,
but he's out there turning into a veteran, and
I thought you were gonna say a disabled veteran, but
oh
my
come
God.
on, man! I don't want to wish
My
that
God,
on.
that's what I thought you were gonna say.
Why would I say that?
So, the next morning, Lady Vintage's at the brunch. Lady Vintage's sister was like, "Everyone was talking about you last night." I was like, well, "What did I do?" I was like, "God, I hope I didn't do anything stupid." She's like, "You cried for an hour." I sure as shit did.
Yeah, you did.
It was a circle trust.
Yeah, you did.
It was a gay circle trust of just crying.
Yeah.
So I have Uncle Swole on FaceTime. I'm kneeling next to Senior Vintage. We're watching the speeches. We get through the speeches, and I see Swole like wick away a tear.
Yeah,
there it goes.
He did it. He doesn't do that.
And
he doesn't
I've
do
seen
that.
I've seen that motherfucker cry one time.
Yep. That one
Right
time.
here.
No,
Right
no,
here.
the other apartment up at the front.
Yeah.
It was
the
the
other
front
one.
apartment.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And he wicked away a tear.
Yep.
I look over, Senior's teared up a little bit,
bawling.
and then there come my waterworks, and now it literally like a seance. It became the gay circle trust of crying. When one stopped, the other one picked him up, and it was just nonstop. When Vinny and his mom were dancing together,
God,
and that came
beautiful.
the ugly face came out, and it was like this.
Yeah.
And then that's when I really saw Uncle Swole like doing one of these. And then I look over it, and oh my God, and Senior, I've never seen Senior cry. It breaks, I can't do it. It breaks my heart.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh my God.
That man.
That lip quivers like mine. I went, oh my God, no! Come on!
Don't do it.
The three of us, like three assholes, cried for a solid 45. A solid 45. And it was like, you couldn't even hide it. That was just waterworks.
That was beautiful.
Waterworks.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. You don't like it, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. But we had brunch the next morning, and then we...
that was pretty good. I pounded a few fucking mimosas. Just had to get level.
You got to get a little salt on the dog,
Had to get
right?
level.
A little salt on the
Hair
dog.
of the dog.
Yeah, we had a couple of mimosas and a little egg.
That was a good breakfast, too, though. That little egg souffle thing, that was tasty.
Yeah.
Them mini muffins. Oh, slap my ass and call me Charlie. Them mini muffins.
I thought about putting one in my asshole.
Oh, I did. Not, but I thought about it.
Because I had the first one. I was like, that's delicious. Let me go
God,
get two
let me
more.
get another.
And then I got up. I was like, you want one? I needed an excuse. And he goes, if you're getting up.
If
and
you're
I was
getting
like,
up,
well, hey,
I'll take one.
Let me be a
gentleman and a scholar.
Let me get two more. You know, those are great.
Both of them, too.
Chocolate and then blueberry.
Yeah, both fantastic.
Yeah, and then we got on the road.
Hit the road, and fuck, that was a rough drive back.
That was rough.
We hit 60, and at first I was struggling to keep my eyes open. I didn't want you decided to drive.
Yeah, I got in the car.
I didn't want to fucking make you drive the whole way with my ass sleeping, right? So I'm struggling to stay awake. And then I look at you, and you just looked dead fucking tired.
We stop at Wawa's, get a little gas.
Yeah.
Got
a little coffee.
Got
a little
coffee,
water.
a little energy, some waters.
Some grapes.
You got some grapes.
Yep.
Left you told me don't leave them in your car. Left them in my car.
I know you did.
Yep.
Told you not to.
Smelled for 2 days.
I even reminded you.
Stunk for 2 days.
Yep. Of course it did.
Shit. The moment. So on the drive, you literally just take 60. Literally
Straight.
It's a straight
whole way
line
back to Tampa.
across the state.
Yeah.
And
It goes from
For-
fucking Clearwater to Vero.
for 90 miles, it's just pure agony.
Yeah.
It's just cow
And
pastures.
of course, on the way back, that's the first chunk you get.
The moment I got under I-95,
Yeah.
the moment
you're
I got
fucked.
it,
You're
that's
fucked.
it. And
Yeah.
literally like a mile in,
Yeah.
it was like voodoo. I was
Yeah.
like this.
Well, and I saw you. I saw that look on your face, so I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to struggle to stay awake and try to keep you company.
I didn't want to tell you what to do,
I'm
but
going
I was
to pass the fuck out, so when you need to pass out, we can switch.
baby, in my mind I was begging you. I wanted to hear a little apnea.
All you should have said was,
I wanted to
fucking,
hear a little apnea.
let me hear that choking.
Yeah.
You know?
So I heard a little apnea and I was like, "Oh, thank God he fell asleep."
Yeah.
And
I got a good hour or so maybe on it. Obviously, it wasn't a solid hour. I was up and down, but
I got a little past halfway.
Yeah, you got a little past halfway.
And I realized I was really struggling.
Yeah.
And I was verging on the point of like my tiredness was now going to affect my driving.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me get to the next gas station and I'll pull over and that'll do it, right? Well, the next gas station wasn't for like 2-3
It didn't
miles.
come for a little while, yeah.
And I guess at some point I must have dozed a little.
Yeah.
And
well, I had just woken up and I saw you getting real close to this coming up quickly.
Yeah, I was getting real, and I got just too
coming
close.
Up quickly
it was
on
too
this
close
truck,
for comfort.
And you kind of swerved real quick. I mean, we weren't going to hit him, but you kind of got out of the way real
And
quick.
I don't think I fell asleep, but I think I just straight blanked out.
You were dazing, yeah, you were dazing.
And then thank God there was a Love's right there, about a half mile up. Pulled in, and
we made it.
We switched seats, and he didn't even have to put it in a park. I was already out.
Yeah. Or put it in the drive.
Yeah, drive.
I put that bitch in the drive. I started moving forward, and I started hearing snoring. You were done.
I woke up, and I saw...
You woke up like once.
I woke up, and I saw that he was climbing on 75, and I just went, Leviticus.
Passed her right back
and
out.
Went right back out. Grabbed his shit, walked him into his house, and then shut the door.
I walked in. You put my bag right there. I put my bag right there. You shut the door. I made it to the couch and passed out.
I don't even think I said bye.
I don't know if you did or not. Didn't matter. Out. As soon as you were out, I shut the door and I laid down on the couch.
I got back to my house, and of course, Shelly wants to talk about goddamn wedding.
I said no.
I looked at her and I pointed and I go, boy, I tell you get any closer to me, I'll strike you down right here. I had my luggage separated perfectly, dirty, clean. Grabbed all the dirty. Quickly threw it in the washer. She saw me
that's too much work.
She saw me rummaging, so she came back and like a demon possessed.
Boy,
I turned and I go, boy, I told you once. In my fucking and I don't like sleeping in jeans. I crawled in the bed in jeans and I was out for a solid 3.
I passed right out on the couch for 4 hours. Straight, just hurting, just out.
Woke up. Ate like 8 oranges. Can't tell you why.
I get up for a couple hours and just went back to bed.
Yeah, the most clutch thing I did when I packed is I packed prescription strength ibuprofen.
Yeah, you did.
Best thing I did.
That was a good idea.
Best thing I did. Nobody got any headaches the entire weekend, but that was.
Then I had a headache for 3 days after.
Oh yeah, going through withdrawals.
Advil wasn't doing nothing. Wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that was it.
That was it.
It's wedding season, babe.
That was wedding season. We got the suits now. We got to start crashing.
God, I still got to bring that thing to get dry clean. It's been a week and it's just been sitting here.
Yep.
Every day we went to the gym and I forgot it. Even this morning, I got back this morning. I went, I forgot the goddamn suit again.
Yeah. There'll be a vlog dedicated to like some of the stuff. That way you can see some of the stuff that happened.
Yeah.
You can visualize it.
Yeah.
Brother James is a damn good dancer.
He is.
Because he's in a couple of videos that I got.
Yeah.
And he
could break it down.
Oh, and shout out to Jesus Christ, I don't even know what the fuck you call him. I don't know, man. I kissed 2 dudes. I kissed one guy twice, apparently. I don't even know what the fuck to call him.
That guy, he kissed you twice.
Yeah, Uncle Jay.
Uncle Jay kissed you twice.
Uncle Jay. I guess I said something nice to him.
I guess so.
And he put one on the old smackers.
Put one on you.
In front of his wife, and his wife was like...
She was like, what is wrong with you?
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
He said, don't tell me, I'll do it again.
I thought he was kidding.
Wasn't.
Turned my head, and his mouth was on mine.
On yours again.
So, yeah. 82% gay, I guess.
I think that might have brought you up to 83.
Yeah, well, that was wedding season.
In a nutshell? Out a nutshell.
We left some things out. We covered this.
We left some things out.
Yeah, we covered the good of it. We're going to go to...
It's going to be... I don't know what I'm trying to say. That's it.
I don't know, but I do. You know what? I'll say this.
You know what?
I'll say this.
Leviticus.
No, I'll say this.
Boy, I tell you.
Boy, I tell you. Let me tell you something.
You know what? Shout out to what was his name? Kevin. Our waiter.
He was just like
he was working the wedding, right?
What do you call the guy that just brings you stuff?
A waiter.
yeah, but he's not a waiter. It's
well, he didn't take
fancy.
our order, but because we weren't ordering, everything was pre-figured out.
The word I want to use is inappropriate, but anyways,
he was fucking awesome. How about that?
he was awesome.
He was great. Anything you needed, he had for us.
I even told him I was like, look, you take off the cummerbund. I think that's what those are called.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, you take off the cummerbund and the vest.
You come and
I'll
hang
give
out.
you my blue jacket.
You just come and hang out.
You just come start dancing.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I'll see you out there.
Boy, I tell you.
Well, I'll tell you. You ain't got to tell me
You
twice,
gotta
baby.
tell me, babe.
At one point, he was just like, we were drinking champagne. And he was
just
and I was
pouring
like,
it.
Kevin, can you just give me the bottle? He's like, it's right there. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, take it.
He's like, I can't tell you no. I was like,
Yeah. I can't give it to you, but I can't tell you no.
and I was like, can I have that half a gallon of orange juice? And he goes, again, I cannot tell you no.
Can't tell you no.
So I literally, there's a
we
video.
did take that
There's a
orange juice,
video
didn't
of
we?
me with a Natalie's orange juice walking into the reception. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Kevin. Shout out to the place we were at.
Yeah.
Shout
Everything
out to the
was
band. Shout out to her parents.
Yep.
Shout out to everyone except for
Shout
one
out
person.
to the vintages.
Except for one person.
Except for one. Maybe
No-
3.
Like 3.5.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Fuck you. But I was preaching that one night, so let's end it on a little preaching.
Let's end it.
The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not yet overcome it.
What the fuck is happening?